Hey everyone, these are my 6 games that have been announced at PlayStation State of Play. We got Pragmata, Hirogami, Cairn, First Light 007, Marvel Token Fighting Souls, and Tides of Tomorrow. Sorry, I'm kind of blocking that one. These games stood out to me just because they all have some unique gameplay mechanic and visual style. It seemed like the story really matters for all these games, and they're all kind of different, and we have a diversity of genres in this pool. First game I want to talk about is Pragmata. This is from Capcom. It's a sci-fi adventure game. It has a very futuristic setting with dual character gameplay, unique mechanics, and strategic combat. It seems like we're going to be following the surrogate dad trope when it comes to the story of this game, but the gameplay looks very cool. The bad thing is we have to kind of wait a little bit for this one. This one is not coming out till 2026, and it seems like they're gonna kind of keep things pretty vague until closer to that date. As you see, you walk around with your companion, which is this little girl android thing. But everything looks very, very dope, and the game looks very engaging. It looks like the battle is flashy. You see the dashes and the shots. We have to wait for this one though to get a little bit more detail, but I will definitely keep my eyes on it for sure. The next game we're gonna talk about is Hirogami. This is an origami-inspired platformer. It seems like you have some transformations that your main character can do. It seems like you turn to different animals, and the different animals have different abilities. And it is a 3D action platformer with origami transformations. You can explore a beautiful origami world as Hiro is the main character. And this is releasing on PS5 and Steam September 3rd, 2025. The game looks cool. It is a very interesting concept. You're able to transform and play and be all these different animals, and it looks like it has a fun little style. It's a very artistic, and I believe it's coming out on a little bit a cheaper price than the other games on this list. I believe they already announced it, but it looks very fun. It's definitely one I'll definitely give a try for it. And we gotta just, we gotta support these indie games because they are always changing stuff up on us. The next game we're gonna look at is Cairn. This is a survival climber adventure game. The climb is unforgiving with a mountain with strategic planning. You have to manage resources and survive. A demo is actually out for this game right now. If you're watching this, you're able to play the demo of it. I don't know how long it is exactly because I haven't given it a try, but I'll definitely be looking into it. This game is like out of left field for me. Normally, I wouldn't be interested in this game, but after I saw this most recent trailer, it looks like the game has more depth than we give it. It looks like, your goal is to climb this mountain. I don't know exactly why your character is doing that, but it seems like it's going to be a heavy emotional story for some reason. And the resource management looks kind of fun. It doesn't look too daunting, but it seems like your movement really matters in this game. So you have to place your hands in the right place, place your feet in the right place, and just survive the climb. And I'm ready to give it a try. If you guys are, leave it in the comments below if you're going to give this a try or not. It looked very interesting to me. Next thing we're talking about is Tides of Tomorrow. This is a multiplayer storytelling game. It seems like the goal of this is to survive on an ocean planet with your choices affecting others and other players. Supposedly it has an influence system in the game. So players can make decisions and you're able to either copy those decisions or make your own path. And it seems like for some weird reason, I don't know exactly if they're going to explain it in game, but your character can see other players' decisions and maybe copy them or not. So I believe this game is the most unique when it comes to multiplayer that I've seen. I'm not sure if we ever seen something like this, but if this system works, it can be very engaging to see, the crazy antics other players get into, and if you're willing to follow those antics or, create your own. This is launching on almost everything, as it should, because a game like this kind of needs a big, broad player base. And it's coming out February 24th of next year. So we gotta keep our eyes out on this. And this is another big game from the showcase. This is 007's First Light. This is a third-person action-adventure game exploring Bond's early days. It is developed by IO Interactive, known for creating Hitman. So if you know the IO games of Hitman, that them making James Bond makes sense. Because I feel like people have been asking for them to make a James Bond game because it kind of fits the Hitman aesthetic, and they're doing it now. The game looks like it's following him before he gets 007 title. So it's before like the James Bond we know from the modern movies and all that. We're seeing everything before that. So I feel like it's going to be a very interesting game. We know the Indiana Jones game did well. I believe this game would do well too. I feel like it's kind of following the resurgence of those older movie characters basically being revived in video games. I think that in the Summer Games Fest, this game gets a full-on gameplay reveal, and we'll see exactly what the gameplay actually looks like. And you know, if you get to do some espionage, I know you probably get some cool gadgets, and we get to see it all when it comes to Summer Game Fest. And you see this actor, I don't know who it is, so if you do know, leave it in the comments. He's playing the young James Bond, and it looks like, you know, he looks like a good-looking young man. And I feel like if we see this character for a while, you know, I feel like he's gonna do very well, and I'm ready to play it. And look at that, fire on the motorcycle and some combat, and I'm ready to play this game. It looks very fun. You know, IO always does their thing when it comes to the Hitman games. So this one is a very interesting game for sure. This is Marvel Token Fighting Souls. This is a 4v4 Marvel fighter. It has an anime style, which is a 4v4 tag fighter with Marvel characters. So it is developed by Arc System Works. I don't personally know Arc System Works, but everyone seems to be very happy that they're making a fighting game, so I'm guessing they've made other fighters. You let me know in the comments what other fighters they made, because I'm just ignorant. I don't know exactly which ones they made, but the game looks very fun. It has an anime style. It seems like it's going to be very, very like stylized as you see in the gameplay. It looks very fun, swapping characters, or I believe you could just play as one character and have others just come in as supports. I'm really not a fighting game person at all. I just suck at them. But this game looks so cool and fun that I'm willing to even give it a try. You know, PlayStation's relieving their own little fighting stick, and hey, this may be opportunity to buy one to just play this game on it. Um, Let me know if you're into this, if you're a fighting game person and you're gonna grab this game, because you know I feel like fighters more than anything are dictated by the kind of tournament scene. And if this game is very good and is able to be on the tournament scene, we'll know this game will get supported with more characters and updates and all that. And I feel like we need that if this game will grow. So just let me know if you're gonna try it. If you're a fighting game person and you're gonna try it, I'm willing to learn and play, you know, just to learn. I want to get better. If this game comes out and is very good, I want to get better and play it with the fans and everything to just kind of be part of a fighting game scene for the first time in my gaming life. So those are the games right there, and here are all the releases. Hirogami releases September 3rd, 2025 on PS5, PC, and it has a price of $29.99, so it's going to be pretty cheap. Cairn releases November 5th, 2025 on PS5 and PC. Tides of Tomorrow releases February 24th, 2026 on PS5 and PC. Pragmata releases 2026, no official release date. It's going to be out on PS5, PC, and Xbox Series. 007 First Light is also releasing in 2026. It's going to be releasing on the PS5, PC, Xbox Series, and Switch 2. And Marvel Token Fighting Souls, it releases in 2026 on PS5 and PC. So those are all the release dates of the games, and I'm, you know, it looks very good to me. I feel like we got basically Hirogami coming out very soon, Cairn coming out very soon. Everything else we kind of have to wait. But I feel like overall is a very good showcase. So I want to know, these are my final thoughts, but I want to know what games are you most excited about? You know, share all your thoughts in the comments. I'll be replying to every single comment on this video. So make sure you like, subscribe, and follow for more. And if you follow me on TikTok, X, my Twitch, or YouTube, it's all at Eberhart, and you could always follow me and let me know what you guys think. I had very high hopes for this state of play, just to see maybe like some Wolverine or something. That probably would have been my top game, but we didn't see it. But I think overall it was a very good showcase, and I'm excited about all these games that, you know, you saw in this video. So you just let me know what you feel about everything down in the comments below. Have a good one. Peace.